Hey, what's up? This is Brad with Display Fitness, and I'm going to do a quick tip today. And this is just a quick tip for warming up for bench. And one of my favorite things to do is utilize a band to get myself warmed up to start benching. Just a quick mid-edit thought. One of the things that makes the bands so useful is that you can take them anywhere. They don't cost a whole lot. You can throw them in your gym bag, and you can take them anywhere you go. So if you're used to training and using the bands, you can bring them with you anywhere. And it's particularly useful if you're a competitive lifter, because sometimes when you go off and you compete different locations, they may or may not have certain things available. So if you're competing at a bigger meet and say the meet's held at a hotel and they don't have really any extra equipment or anything like that, you can bring a set of bands with you and get kind of creative for some of your warm-ups. So that's one of the reasons why I like warming up with bands so very much. So there you go. So do a couple different things with it. So one thing that I can do is just kind of hold on to it just like so, and just kind of stretch out the pecs, kind of forward and backward, just like you'd use a broomstick. But this is kind of nice because as you come up over your head, you can stretch it out and kind of stretch the pecs, kind of warm up the shoulders a little bit. So I'll tend to do a few iterations of this, and also kind of do a pull apart like this, kind of warm up the rear delts. So I'll do this for a few iterations, and then another move I like to do with the band is kind of put my hands in the middle just like so, up and over my back, and then just kind of do almost like a fly, nice and slow, kind of get that squeeze in the chest, kind of flush some blood through. And I'll kind of go back and forth between that and then this overhead stretch again. I'm just going to go back and forth through it for several iterations until I start to feel that I'm warming up and some blood is getting into the tissue. And then I'll get into warm-up sets with the bar, 135, and start moving the weight. And in between sets, kind of coming back to the band. So just a real quick tip on how to use a band to warm up for bench. You can use varying intensities of band depending on your size as a lifter. If you're a bigger person, you'll probably be able to use a bigger band. And if you're a smaller lifter, then you might want to use a little bit less band. Anyway, I hope it helps. Questions, comments, leave them below. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.